Hey bro, just be aware that police investigation, um, and I'm collecting evidence for a police report. I've been receiving death threats, so again, be careful of what you say. And if you think I'm being funny, or if you're one of the people being harassing and one of the persons that have been sitting there sending the threats, well, keep it up. Oh yeah, I love death threats, mate. Love the death threats. Yeah, real tough guy. Sits there and he steals my friends' profile pictures and pretends to be them. Oh yeah, I also contact my daughter on PlayStation while she's playing her game. It's a child's game, by the way. I know you're not. You're one of my Facebook friends. You know I don't hide, mate. You know I don't deserve the type of harassment I'm receiving. But hey, the person that's doing it thinks they're extremely funny. Um, think that they can continue doing it, and they think that they can do whatever the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want, however the fuck they want, and who gives a fuck whose lives they destroy and interfere with it. I don't know, because the person hides behind their anonymity. So, they think they're quite safe, being behind their little pretend name, their tough guy image. But, like the guy said, why do the police give a fuck about GTA? Police don't give a fuck about GTA. Police don't give a fuck about me. What the police care about is people breaking the law. Now, the law has been broken. It's not just been broken, it's been flaunted. So this person thinks he's above the law. No one's above the law. So he can continue sending me the death threats. He can continue contacting me on his multiple accounts. But again, he doesn't think anything's going to happen. He's sadly mistaken. Police are very interested in speaking to the people that are sending the death threats, and very interested in speaking to the people who are part of the harassment. So while I'm playing with my friends, well, racism is a hard one, because if someone calls me a nigger, it's not offensive because it's in our music. It's how I say the word or what I mean with the word. So again, racism is very, very not black and white, because it's like we all use it as slang. It's the meaning or what we mean when we say the word. It's like, what's up, my nigger? Well, how is that offensive? It's not offensive. It's just me and my boys were talking. Well, no, I'm not preaching, mate. I'm not a preacher. I'm not preaching. What I'm doing, and I'm advising my friends, with the experience that I've had, the knowledge that I have. So I advise them. That's what friends do. You ask each other things, and you share your problems. You share your good times, you know, you share each other's company, and some of us, you know, have difficult lives, mate. You know, not everybody's as privileged as you and I. We live in a country that's very safe. You know, we live in a country that is beautiful, mate. You know, some of my friends don't have the same privilege. You know, so please don't think I'm preaching, because I'm not preaching. I'm actually sick and tired of hearing my voice. But again, you know, I like to communicate with my friends, see how their day's going, you know, see what they want to do, if they want to play a game, catch up, whatever, you know. Some of my friends get bullied, so I advise them how to respond. Some of them respond in a way that's inappropriate, you know, using certain language or going about it in the wrong way. So I advise them the correct way of doing it without them getting into trouble. Now, if I can stop someone getting into trouble because I can give them the advice on how to stay out of trouble, well, I'm trying to be a good person. You know, I could be a piece of shit and set them up, but people don't do that. You know, that's what nasty people do. And if people are finding humour in that, well, they're sick. You know, they need help. Thank you. I'm dyslexic, so I had trouble when I was at school to comprehend and read. So I try to picture a word that I'm trying to say before I say it. So I try to think about what I'm about to say, but sometimes that's not possible. You know, sometimes we get kind of passionate about, you know, a certain topic. Well, if you have hyperactivity, it all comes down to your stimulation. You know, you got to control your stimulation. You know, I always found uppers calmed me down, and downers hyped me up. So yeah, somebody that's hypo, an energy drink makes them fall asleep. Yeah, well, I'll just set up a party now, Bronson. Hola.
Stacey, oh my god. Stacey, get this on me right now. We gotta sweat.
What's your name?
No, he's very dope.
Is that why you didn't kill by a noob?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not getting killed by a noob.
So, oh yeah, Stacey, me and Ihun and Evis were talking.
Oh, there's a jet in the there's a
Stacey,
jet in the airport.
Evis and
Hey, Stacey, you're nice to
Ihun
meet you,
are
by
getting
the way.
married, so yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous.
Oh dear lord, Stacey, can you stop broadcasting?
I think everyone's walking.
I have to.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. So passive.
Mika, where's my mum's
yes.
car?
Okay, somebody has copied your account.
no.
They've cloned your account and they're using it to contact me. Now.
Yeah,
Me?
don't believe me because my account. The last time I was on it was last night.
Well, I'm just making you aware.
Yeah,
that person, if they contact me again, it will be harassment, and it will be investigated. So the person that's using your identity, you know, they're not incriminating you; they're incriminating themselves even further. So yeah, I'm just making you aware that somebody, they're not on my friends list, but they're still using your identity as your alias, and they're also using your picture.
Why?
So I just thought I'd make you aware of that.
Yeah, thanks.
No worries, mate.
The guy behind us, he was in the Luxode, he's coming.
What's that, buddy?
Cause it's
Nothing.
Dude, he's on a jet bike. Keep fucking going.
Oh, you know, Got up about an hour ago, did my daily routine, and then I thought I'll go see what
Mate,
my mates
we're
are
gonna
up to.
kamikaze into it. Mate, we're boss crew. I don't care if we die.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was just fuck-assing around,
I got my thing.
make my coffee,
Let's go.
So,
chill the fuck
dude, he's
out.
gonna be my bridesman. Stacy.
No, it's first mate.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Yeah, first mate. He's gonna be my first mate.
Oh my god, I'm getting triggered.
Got these fucking
Stacy's like, oh
I
shit.
didn't kill him.
What's wrong?
This fucking Els guy's an absolute sweat.
What's wrong?
I'll dryly tell him.
What's wrong?
No,
What's wrong?
oh,
What's
no,
wrong?
so I'm
Oh, of
Like
course he
in
gets
the-
off radar.
Wedding.
Wait, let me. No,
such.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that, mate. It's pretty much like that. Pretty much like that. So excuse me if I
Can't believe Stacey's
interrupt.
so
I'm
good at
talking
roleplay.
to the I'm talking to the broadcast as well.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. So if you're sitting there thinking, what is this fucking mental bastard on? He's talking to himself all the time. That's the reason why.
how the fuck does he fucking log on to me? Why can't
He's got shafts.
Why would I shoot you?
on to him?
He's got shafts on. You
Get
can't
in,
lock
get
onto
in.
him for 10
I know,
seconds.
it's such a
Where's that
bastard, man, when they do that. It's like you're sitting there and you're like, why can't I lock onto you, cunt? What's up?
I know.
Wow, he had to go off. He had to go passive and off radar.
Well,
cunts
that's the
are slow.
toxicity that you allow in your life, Dan. You know, if you surround yourself by, you know, positivity, it's like the negativity can't make you sick.
Oh, if this guy wants to be a sweater mental oppressor,
You
let's
know,
be a sweater
you
mental
gotta
oppressor.
have good thoughts. You gotta portray good things.
Can this fucking cunt like legit fuck off?
Well, that's frustrations, mate. You know, everybody gets angry, everybody gets pissed off. You know, but again, it's that's life, mate. You like fucking, you know, Twitch said, it's life. And, you know, some people have better privileges than others. So if you're getting pissed off with something superficial, well, you need to look at why you're getting pissed off with it. You know, it's like our frustrations. You know, it's like our diet. It's like the availability to the people that we love. You know, some people don't see their parents. Some people don't even see their brother and sisters. You know, I'm restricted on how I see my children because of court orders, because of parenting orders. You know, so, you know, life pisses you off, mate. But it's about how you respond to those challenges.
Bye.
Mate, I thought we were going to the facility.
Hey, someone kill that guy on the standing ground.
I'll find my noodles.
Hey, mate, I'll protect you.
And this cunt got me here.
Actually, just let him take over it. There's only
I'm
30.
coming,
There's only
amigo.
30k below.
These are big awesome shots.
Yeah, that jet slut. How you doing the fuck under the map glitch?
Why did I leave the chopper?
I can't pick you up, don't worry about it, mate. Let me just call the cops off. I have to call Lester.
Wait till Stacey joins this session, because that way we can see how someone broadcasting
It's a
this
waste
session.
of money.
800 for...
Well, the police don't give a fuck about what people are doing in the session. Honestly, they really don't. All they give a fuck about is the
Wait,
threats
the
and the
police was in front
harassment
of
that
me. I
I'm
called
being
Lester,
sent
they're
to.
gone.
Now, once the police have finished their investigation, there is going to be video evidence of breaches of terms and conditions. Now, those breaches in terms and conditions, it's the police responsibility to pass that evidence on to the right people. So, you know, that's going to go to PSN, that's going to go to Rockstar. So that everybody has a username, you know, and that username is connected to their profile. That profile cannot delete that username. They can change their fucking username as much as they want, but that username's not going nowhere. It's attached to your digital signature. So, you know, if they're in breach of terms and conditions, they just need a disclosure that they're being recorded. If that disclosure has been made, then it can be used as evidence. If the disclosure is not made, then you cannot use that evidence. Now, it's got nothing to do with me using the evidence. It's about the proper channels that are using that evidence. Now, every single person that makes me a threat,
Yeah,
every
the
single
cop.
person that harasses me, I have to disclose that they are being recorded for evidence. Now,
Where is Pebblekun at? Is he in a freaking RC car?
Where's this good sports at?
Okay, I think the helicopter's busted, mate. Saving you cost me a helicopter.
I got obliterated, son of a. Oh, it was good sport. Oh, okay, good sport. You wanna play that game, you son of a bitch?
Did he
Which
actually
one?
just overcame you?
Which one? Which one? Am
Oh,
I in the wrong
that's-
lobby? Am I in the right lobby?
I
There, mate?
good sport. Pussy tummy thinks he's so good, level 119. So that's what oh, he left.
Glitched.
How can I help you?
Legit just wasted like an overall basically. Comes in the lobby again through the gate.
Well, if you're going to use edgy language, just make sure you're not using it in a hateful way, because you are being recorded. Like, it's okay to sit there and say, "Oh, what's up, my nigger?" because it's not hateful. It's slang. It's like, you know. No, it's just, you know, the type of language you're using. Just be aware that you're not using it in a hateful, derogatory way, because then it becomes an offence. But if you're using it as slang...
This guy's name in the session is your namescape.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to, you know, make sure that you're aware.
Now, where the
I'm not
frick
like
is this
that. I don't say
Pebblekun?
like family. Your mum and dad died.
Riley, are you there?
Well, that there is harassment, mate. You know, for someone to sit there and tell you that, you know, your mum and dad, that's reportable. It's an offence, mate. You know, that's bullying. It's griefing. It's, you know. So again, you report it through the report system. Now, if the report system's not doing about it, the report system's broke. Now, if it escalates outside of the game, then you have legal course to you know, make some sort of action over that, because those people aren't allowed to contact you on PSN, and those people are not allowed to contact you outside of the game. Now, if they're doing that without your permission, that's illegal. You can't do that. Now, a lot of these people think that they can do that, and I'll actually send you the screenshot of the conversation I have from one of your profiles. So you need to tell me, Dylan, if that is one of your profiles, because you need to deal with it, because that will be implicating you if it's come from your PlayStation. So I will show you the screenshot. Well, Dylan, I will show you the screenshot, because it's quite serious. Because if it's not you, you're fine. If it's not coming from your PlayStation, you're fine. But if it came from your PlayStation, there is a digital signature, and you will be implicated in a police investigation.
Will I be implicated?
Well, no. You've got to understand, right? The police don't give a fuck about anything other than the persons that are sending the death threats and the persons that are contacting me outside of the game. You know, I'm playing a game with my friends. I have the right to play the game in a safe environment. Now, you know, they have no right to sit there to harass and threaten, because that's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. It doesn't matter if it's just a video game. It doesn't even matter the content of the video game. You know, threatening language is threatening language. It all comes down to the context of the language, and it all comes down to what the person is understanding of that language. So me sitting there saying, "Yo, what's up, my nigger?" Now, you're not going to take any offence to that. You're not going to sit there and go,
Is that thing? Is that me?
yeah, well, no, it doesn't matter. It's like, you know, me sitting there going, "Oh, you fucking gay cunt." You know, it's like, there's no derogatory in that. It's slang. It's how it's perceived. So if you're sitting there and you're offended of anything, you know, you've got to tell that person of that offence. Now, if it continues, it becomes harassment. And again, you know, if there's an apology that's been made, that person doesn't have to accept the apology, but, you know, that type of behaviour has to discontinue. Now, this...
Stacey.
Yes.
Have you rung PS4 yet? Because I did. I didn't like earlier today, but I was out of 11.
I'm just stuck in a vetting system. So yeah,
Shit these days, eh?
they literally don't even do anything.
All I just said was my mate's account name keeps getting recorded, and they keep doing it for a good 3 hours. And they said we'll be on it. I'm like, mate, get on it now.
No, they don't. Oi, you've got to understand, nothing happens immediately. Nothing
No, I didn't
happens.
say that. Just like,
Now you got to understand that, you know, if there's a breach and it's been reported, that it doesn't go anywhere. It's still fucking there. You know, what's happened, and you know, it takes a while for the proper legal channels to act. Like, you know, if someone murders someone, right? Well, you know, you get arrested. Now, you're not going to go to jail and get your sentence like that. There's due process.
it takes some time.
Exactly. So,
Like court.
no, it takes a very long time. Justice is blind, mate. So the more information that you can give, well, the more that can be seen.
Yeah, but they said they'll be on it because all I just said was my friend's account, his name keeps getting recorded, and they'll steal it. And they said, yep, we'll be right onto it. Shit.
Okay.
I told them you're like account name.
Oh, thank you. Now, at the moment, I don't have the ability to use an alias in this game, because every name that I come up with, or every name I think about, gets reported. Well, that's fine. That's perfectly fine, but my safety's at risk because I'm not playing the game with an alias. I'm playing the game with my real fucking name, mate. I ain't hiding. You know, why would I need to hide?
Who the people are doing, like what their real account is and what their fake account is now.
Mm-hmm.
I told them that as well.
Oh, thank you.
And they said they'll be checking into like their account or something.
Thank you. Well, can you understand how that escalates it? Can you see how that kind of makes it more valid? Because, you know, you're concerned, I'm concerned. That means, well, it's not just the person venting, it's not just the person, you know, trying to be malicious. It's actually, you know, there's some gravity in that report, or there's some weight behind it, and it's circumstantial. You know, the more you add, well, the more weight is carried. So, you know, you have enough evidence, well, fuck, you get enough pieces of string, it makes a rope, and that's enough to hang anyone.
Yeah.
So Dylan, I need to show you this account that's contacted me, because they are assuming your account ID. Well, they're trying to make me believe it's you, so I don't know if it's you or not. You know, frankly, I don't really give a shit. But what I care about is the harassment and the death threats. Now, you know, if somebody wants to play a game with me, well, it's not a game. The game is what I'm playing now with my friends. Anything outside that game is no longer a game. Oh, Kerry.
I didn't get. Did you send the image? 'Cause I didn't get it. Wow.
Hey Stacey, I'm on 7.1 mil right now.
Oh, okay.
Why is this guy such a sweat?
What's this cake?
It's like a 3-point Sonic, but he's such a sweat.
Okay, so I need to go there. I need to go.
Still don't where he is. He's 064 too.
Well, the easiest way is to join you. So I need to join your session, and it's the easiest way that I've found.
Wow. Stop spamming grenades, you little fucking pussy cunt. I'm gonna beat you offline.
No, don't.
I always say that to fucking people that always piss me off. Is Louis Johnson spamming grenades? It's pissing me dick off.
Well, I don't blame you for getting mad, because all like you can't aim when they're just spamming grenades.
Exactly. And if I can get one clear shot, fuck you. Lay down.
Yeah, especially
Don't
when
try.
I'm gonna come.
He's trying to stomp battle me. Mate, don't even try to stomp battle me, cunt. You ain't gonna win.
Are you using ZZ RPG?
Yep.
Okay, I'll send it to you through there.
All good. Stop killing yourself, you bot.
I can't actually join you.
Oh, Riley, you there?
Oh my god, this money thing's just keeps going up.
Riley, you there?
Hey, good spot. If you want to get more money, go to the military base and destroy all their jets.
Yeah, they're 750 a piece,
Wow. This cunt, if he kills me one more time,
Okay, mate.
I'm
let's
going
see
to
where you
slap
are.
his IP.
Wait, let me come and help.
Please, he's a freaking sweat.
Well, I can't actually join you guys for some reason.
Is he in that little alley there?
Uh-huh.
You wanna take my purse and get the fuck out of there and get him 100?
No, it's all good. I'm just gonna quickly cause the highest amount of damage. Oh yeah, I'm already up to 300k.
What's really good for it is that laser cannon. That chews it up. Like, you just sit there on the highway and just shoot cars and it just burns through them, mate, and your money just goes and counter goes berserk. Well, everybody's driving past you that quick, you're just collecting all this damage on the cars.
Wait, is Owen in here?
21k out of this one.
I just won like 17.
Now, this dumb Mr. Course is over here.
Bro, there's nothing that's double money, double RP.
Yeah, there is. It's the contact mission, so it's
Yeah, contact missions are double money at the moment. Step based.
like, so whenever you're in free roam, associates
This kind of such a bot.
get double money. I think it's.
If you only killing 3, I could get my KD up to 1.4, because it's 1.35.
Yeah, but again, don't be a griefer.
No, like a griefing kills.
You know, you've got to wait for you know, the proper way of playing the game, because if you're within the rules, you know, it's like you're not harming anyone. But if you're just going around just wiping everybody off the map, well, that's griefing, you know, because not everybody wants to engage in fighting.
What do you mean keep your mouth shut?
Who's telling you to keep your mouth shut?
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The spot, it's a fucking sweat. The only way you can beat him is in a sniper battle. Watch, I'll lay him down right now. See, look, he kills himself, so I shot his sticker bomb. See? Yeah, his Stacy's in the session. Stacy, see the Els guy that killed himself?
Ha, funny.
He's an absolute sweat. I mean, an absolute sweat.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to. I don't know what's happening, but
Where is he?
I can't.
I should drive. No, Nevis, I should be your driver for the day. This week. Where? Market.
Where the cat? Where's Putty at?
Boys up,
Bro,
you
what
I
the
can't
fuck?
do this. I can't
Bro,
drive
he's
this
basically
forever.
this tomcat tried to had sex with my cat. He was in the laundry the whole time. It's been there for 3 hours.
Yeah, your cat's on heat.
What the fuck?
Your cat's on heat, mate. What you want to do is...
No, we got it de-sexed.
It doesn't matter.
Just...
What you want to do, you want to put chili oil down, or get red chilies and wipe them on the floor, and when the cat comes in, it stands on the chilies and its feet burn. So then it sits there and licks the chili off its feet and its mouth burns. And then if it goes to lick its arsehole, it's just like its arsehole burns. I tell you what, it won't come back. It will not come back because it will remember, you know, his feet's burning, his arsehole's burning, and his mouth's burning. What the fuck is with this shit?
My one just whacked the fucking cat in the head with a broomstick. One legit got the end of the broomstick, and just whacked in the head, like, not very hard, you know. Not as hard. Very close. Why is this cunt not dying?
God mode.
Nevis.
Oh, hey, abusive.
Nevis, I have one thing to say. You'll never catch me.
I'll change the camera, fucker. Oh, says he only session.
Yeah, just join.
To be honest, actually.
So did you get that?
You're about to have a look now.
Yeah.
No, that is not me. I do not have that account. Because that
Well,
account, I can tell you right now, that account has called me out for 1v1 so many times, and my brother bet it last night. That account, until right now, is not me. I promise.
No. It's like I know what's happening. You know, I'm aware of it. I'm just trying to get a game going, abusive, and you know, do some chilling out with my mates, have a bit of a laugh, have a bit of shits and giggles.
To be honest, I don't reckon Dylan would send any death threats to you.
No. It's not death threats. It's just like the person is trying to pretend to be my friend. So, or somebody on. You know how he sent you those messages,
like,
pretending to be me, right?
Vicious,
Yeah, he's trying. Like now that he can't incriminate me with my friends because my friends know what the fucking score is. He's now trying to get, like, incriminate my friends to me. Now the thing that he doesn't understand, because he's obviously a little bit sick in the head, is that, you know, I'm not stupid. So when you use some fake account, you know, pretending to be one of my friends and use their usernames, well, again, that's another form of harassment. Like, he doesn't actually understand. I don't know why he doesn't understand the difference between, you know, acceptable contact and unacceptable contact.
Oh, Mr. So's cabbage, like that guy. He's friends with me.
Because it'd be interesting to know how many people he does this to.
Vicious.
Well, yeah,
What can I do for
vicious.
you?
Well, yeah, he's very vicious. You know, we've established that. But again, you know, it's like, who else is he doing it to? Well, I don't know. Because he's bloody good at it. He's bloody good at the harassment that he's doing. But again, he doesn't think it's going to catch up on him. And if he's been doing it to other people, well, you know, that furthers the investigation against him.
Oh, he left his session. Oh, back.
Ah, your first time. You know, the first times. Well, it's never easy. There won't exactly be fireworks. You know, it'll be vaguely awkward and disappointing. You know, you probably stick the wrong thing in the wrong part, and you'll finish too early, and you won't be able to make.
You gotta be very quiet then. Turn your mic closer.
Something will have changed, you know, new
You got told off for getting too excited.
And that's when you'll remember that old Uncle Lester was here for you. Holding your hand, guiding you through it.
Alright.
and you'll feel a little creeped out, but you're gonna repress it. Wash it down. We'll never talk about it. Hey?
Well, it's kind of disrupting me. You got one person in the house sitting there screaming, yelling down the mic all the time.
It's a two-man score.
Yeah, it's like, shut the fuck up. Trying to sleep.
The other goes into the bank, goes to the specific safety deposit box. Then you get out of there, you get in that fast armored car, and you get the hell out of that place. And once
how come?
you're clean, once you got no heat on you, come see me, give me the box, and you get paid. Hmm? Okay. You know, like I said, it is your first time, so don't expect too much.
Well, again, you know, you don't have to deal with it, you know what I mean? You can just ignore it and just do something else, you know?
But, we all gotta start somewhere.
Well, just don't grief, mate. Yeah, well, just don't become a griefer. Because then you can be reported for it. Mm. You know, people just take it too seriously. It's like digital death. It's like, so what?
Oh, why'd it get me leave?
Oh, I could have lagged out or something. My hoon left earlier too.
Yeah, I'm friends with him, sadly. I know. He's in his facility. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Cedar Bay. Of course, there's a fucking triad in the lobby now.
There's nothing wrong with trying to win the game, mate. You know, that's the whole idea. You know, you play the game so you can try not to die. You know, that's the whole idea of the game. Now,
I play the games to not get killed by tryhards.
Well, there's a difference between a tryhard and someone that's sweaty. Someone that's sweaty just sits there and fucking, you know, does everything to grief without dying, you know? Now, a tryhard is someone that's pretty much trying to play the game. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, you're trying to tell me that you're not trying to play the game. Well, what's the point of playing the game? Just to abuse people and fucking harass them? Well, that's not what the game's intended for. Yeah, right now I'm listening to a song that's just said nigger 6 times. And it's like, what, you gotta charge me with using that word? Well, what about the person that's singing the song? You know, it comes down to the context.
Hi, I'm back.
Abel.
Who's back? Oh, Ghost.
Go. Hi. What's been happening?
Oh, not a lot.
Like...
Your butt. I'm gonna switch on to my go passive account. Be back.
Oh, your Go Passive account. Well, I need to share you a Go Passive that's been contacting me.
Stacey, you've already sent me the screenshot of the guy's messages.
Yeah,
I've already seen them.
Oh, do you want to share that with Ghost? Because Ghost has a passive account too.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have a passive account.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna add all you to group chat. Tell me if you guys recognize this account name. Do you guys reckon that Go Passive account?
No passive. No. I get it. No passive. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that account has been advised not to contact me again, so if it continues, it's like, well, I obviously know who the person is. It's not like I'm fucking stupid.
I know who it is. That's fucking vicious.
Is it
Well,
actual?
well, that's what that's my thoughts.
But he's so smart, but he's a dumb cunt, like...
He fucked up when he contacted my children. He fucked up. And if he hasn't realised that he's fucked up, well, mate, you've just implicated your 3 friends with you. Because they've been engaging in the same type of behaviour.
Yeah, but Stacey, that's vicious, because there's no one that's no passive would go and say that type of shit.
You don't know that's vicious. You never know because you can't put all his
It's
preferences.
yeah, well, it's anonymous. It's an anonymous account, so he's hiding behind his anonymity, and it ain't gonna help him. But he kind of thinks, you know, he can intimidate people. You can't intimidate people. You're not allowed to.
Yeah, it's vicious 100%. I was just reading that for sure.
Well, it's like the information that's shared in that message. Well, there's only one person that would share that type of information with me.
Yeah, and he says go get a life. That's what Vicious always says in the street.
But that's fine. It's fine. If he wants to continue contacting me after I've asked him not to, that is harassment.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, when it comes to court, he's gonna be lying his dust off.
Well, the more he lies, the more he incriminates himself. The more he incriminates himself, the larger the sentence that he will be incurring.
What's his Twitch look he's gonna take? Tell me how to pronounce it out, because I want to add this guy into a group chat and see who the fuck his cunt is.
Well, no, you don't want to do that, because then you are implicating yourself in an investigation.
Yeah, but he's freaking threatening you though.
No, but that's not your job. That's got nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? If he contacts you, then that's something different. Now, you contacting him, well, you're implicating yourself in the investigation. You don't want to implicate yourself. You don't want to have anything to do with it.
Like, even if you can, like, do whatever DDoS, even if you can do that, that's not going up. Like, just don't get involved. Like, Stacey's already got hold of it. He's on the police and everything.
Yeah, I'm doing everything that I've been instructed to do.
Right, well, answer his question. Who the fuck is Ghost Ops X09? He sent me a friend request 25 minutes ago.
Well, if you don't know the person, you know, and you haven't been playing with that person, again, you don't have to accept it. You can even literally block it.
No, but you can see on the message he's getting sure because it's just not responding. That's all he wants. Like, do your fucking smart about it. Say if you're like, just a you're like reply back everything.
his intimidation and his harassment isn't working. Now, it still doesn't mean that it's not intimidation and harassment because of his intentions.
Hey, get me.
I'm excited for you. I've got goosebumps up my arm.
I made a friend you bum.
My stomach and a light film of sweat on my upper lip.
I'll slap the kid bum. Hey, I'm gonna open up a drink, right? Tell me if you guys can listen. Or tell if you can hear the sound of what type of drink I'm drinking. You ready? Let's open.
Monster.
Nah. 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 It is correct, but what type of Coke?
Diet Coke.
Incorrect.
The black one.
No.
No sugar Coke.
The original.
Correct. No sugar Coke. No
Oh,
sugar Coke.
yuck. Stop drinking it, mate. Stop drinking it. Stop drinking it. Stop drinking it. Don't drink it.
I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've had 8 today, and I've still got another 3 more cartons.
Well, I'm just telling you, fake sugar isn't good for you.
I know I had sugar because I was able to get its colouring.
Oh, mate, Coca-Cola, the original Coca-Cola is literally just burnt sugar. Yeah, now burnt sugar, your body understands what the fuck that is. These chemicals that pretend to be sugar, no mate, keep that shit away from you. Oh, it's paint thinners, mate. You don't want to be drinking paint thinners. It's like, well, who the fuck sits there and drinks paint thinners?
When I Wait, is pig fat an ice cream?
No, it was. They removed it because it was no longer vegan. And you had vegans eating fucking McDonald's ice cream, and you know, well, vegan is people that don't eat animal product.
Once you walk through those doors, there's no turning back. Well, actually, there's no turning back right now because I've put a lot of work into this, and I'll be really, really annoyed with you if you don't go through with it.
You know, they seem to think it's about consent. You know, well, a cow consents you to milk it, so for them not to, you know, eat milk product, well, it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole consent process of being vegan. So that belief system's flawed. Because, you know, cows line up at the dairy gate to be milked, mate. They want to be milked. So literally, that's where the permission from the cow is coming from. It's like, milk me, please. So, you know, them saying that, you know, only eat foods that are consented to. Well, I don't see that plant consenting to you to eat it. Well, milk's not very good for you anyway. Like cheese is alright. But milk itself, well, it's not designed for you. It's designed for the cow to feed its child. Now, if you take that milk and make some product out of it, well, you're fermenting it. You're changing the structure of it, so it becomes more of a eatable food. Like, you know, people with dairy intolerances, they can't drink milk, but they can eat cheese. It's like, well, okay, how does that work? You know, the lactose gets broken down.
Listen to this. Wait, a rank 132, a 1045660.00 KD. Well, here's obviously a fucking KD trial.
Heist setups, bro. Let's do heists and heist setups. Best way to make money, best way to make RP. and it's the best way to make new friends.
And no one's doing
Well, try to find low-level players that are trying to do their heist setups, mate. You know, they want help. They want to play the game with people. You know, they don't just want to be assholes. They actually just want to play the game and meet new people.
Twitch there. Well, if you want to do some heist stuff, so all I gotta do is go to Leicester and go into my apartment and do my apartment setups.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. I can do that next with you.
Alright, sweet. I'll quickly go to my apartment right now and do it.
I'm in the middle of the Felica at the moment, so you'll need to give me a couple of minutes.
Alright. All good. Yeah, sure.
just give me
Yeah, all good. Just take all the time you need. I'm in no rush.
yeah, I was just today, so we're gonna do
Oh yeah. Who the fuck put a 7k bounty on me? I don't appreciate that.
I do. Stick 9 on me. I find it flattering because you're just giving me your money.
True.
You know, I think that's real fun trying to hold on to a bounty. You know, everybody's trying to attack you and collect your bounty, and it's like, come get some.
Mm.
You know, and it's like, if I get it off you, it's like, well, awesome, mate.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I've got 9,000 on me, I think.
Hey, Twitch. Is that Twitch or is that Get Me Talking?
I don't know, it's hard to tell between Twitch and Get Me.
No, they got the same. I swear they got their fucking twins.
Well, they come from the same country, so they have the same accent. They're roughly the same age, so they have the same maturity in their voice. So it is very tough to pick them apart. Get Me.
Anyone's got.
It all comes down to your humour and your personality. That's how you pick them out. But it's kind of tough when they've got the same type of personality.
Twitch, I'm gonna slap you in a minute. Twitch, I'm gonna slap you so fucking hard in a minute. You're gonna fucking share your asshole. What? I have what? I don't understand. I ain't no ginger. If anything, I'm African. I'm African.
You're ginger. You're ginger because you've been promising me fucking mess for days and I've got no man.
Run him the Bogdans, you poor motherfucker. Who cares if Payne's got 103 mil? Tell him to stick his 103 mil up his arsehole.
What, I spent 103 mil last week. What's your point? You
I
know?
spent 103 mil on strippers.
Yeah. Don't work like that.
He's desperate. He's fucking desperate.
Yeah. It used to be level 493 and I've gained 189.
I thought you were about to say you gained 181 fucking pounds and say you fat bastard. Alright, so Twitch, if I get my my apartment set up ready, and do you want to give me a helping hand? Because Stacy and Ghost are going to help me.
Oh, God, how long does it take to complete a fucking hack? Oh man, is this cunt just sitting there trolling? What the fuck? No wonder people don't join randomly.
Wait, do you know how sometimes you like your apartment right before you have to say I just go to Lester's factory? I'm going to Lester's factory. You won't let me in the fucking door. Oh, I need to leave the clock first. I had to leave the clock. Come on, let's start up, you dick. Oh, I haven't lost the clock shit.
Is
Bogdan?
anybody else having trouble accessing people's profiles through the text system?
Give me 1 second, I'll have a look. Sergeant, profile. Nah, it's fine
Oh,
with
I'm
me.
having huge issues just using half the shit. Well, I go to view profile and it won't actually let me view the profile, so I might have to do a system reset again.
That is what I call a pro gamer.
Poor gamer.
I'm gonna have to. Again, I think there's illegal access towards my PlayStation, so.
I don't know, I'm making my character swing down to really
You know, be a good one. You know, be a good one GTA update if your character can legit just be butt-ass naked.
No, like, a good one is you can open up your robes in front of
Or if a bloke fuck a female character.
my pedo outfit
Oh shit.
Lads, if they do anything like that, I'm really gonna exchange someone.
Oh, let me know when you're ready to do that mission. I'm just sitting here waiting for somebody to complete the hack. I don't even know if they're completing the hack, if they're AFK or what the fuck they're doing, but I feel like I'm being trolled now.
Guess what I text Janine of ISIS every morning? She knows I'm joking. I text her saying, "Hey, sexy lol."
There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't become unwanted attention.
She goes, "Hey, you." I gotta admit, for 23-year-old, she is pretty good looking, but fuck, she's actually respectful to people. She's way too respectful.
Not just that, she's switched on, mate, and I like that. You know, I like how she's, you know, she's a decent human being, mate. You know, she's a nice person. And her partner as well. I really like her partner. Her partner's awesome.
I've actually never spoke to her partner before. I actually want to speak to him.
Oh, he's awesome, mate.
Like I've said to her, as long as he treats her right and she treats him right, then no one can really complain. As long as they have a happy relationship.
Yeah, my favourite GTA couple.
I've never met a GTA couple.
Oh, they share the same account or the same user.
If
Oh, he's back. Hello, Vicious.
Oh,
yeah, I know. Is it one of your friends trolling me? Just sitting here making me, you know, waste my time. Because I kind of had that suspicion. Yeah, he's on my broadcast. I've told him to stop harassing me. I've told him to stop contacting me. It's continuing. And thank you very much for joining the police investigation, mate. You know, keep it up.
Boys, everyone get in the chat. Everyone get in the chat.
Yeah, well, don't be abusive. Don't be abusive.
Q-U-A-Y. No, Q. Q.
It's okay. Listen, look up on you. Listen. Go on YouTube and search up STACEY QUALE. That's why I searched up and it came up.
Yeah.
I can hear my voice. I don't like that. I don't like can't hear my voice. I feel abused. Hey Vicious, if you can hear me, message me. Wait, Vicious, if you can hear me, you think you're so good, right? Harassing his family. How about you harass mine and see how long you last?
Well, he's sitting there now telling me that I'm lying, but that's okay. That's okay.
Everyone get in the chat.
No, I don't need to. I can just.
I've told him
state my
to
facts
stop
right here.
harassing me. He's still harassing me. This is unwanted contact. It is unwanted attention. So can you please
Hey,
leave me alone?
Hey, Vicious, if you keep harassing Stacy, I will do something you're gonna regret.
Well, no, that's a threat. Don't threaten people. You can't threaten
Well, I don't like
people.
people harassing my crew members.
Yeah, well,
That's
well,
one thing
I
I don't like.
understand that. I understand that. But he's obviously got some sort of mental health issue.
Probably,
now,
he's probably got a fucking learning disability.
well,
Invite me to your CEO.
he's joined a broadcast that is part of police evidence, and he seems to think he can continue abusing people, and he thinks he can continue abusing me. So keep it up, mate. You really think that, you know, this is a joke? It's no joke. It might be a joke to you, but it ain't a joke to me. Now, you can sit there behind your anonymity, but I'm taking this threat extremely serious, and so are the police. So if you think I'm playing games, I'm not. I'm trying to tell you I'm not, mate. Because you're contacting me outside the game. You have no right to contact me. I've told you that your contact is unwanted, and that is the definition of harassment. I think you need to go get legal representation, mate, just to find out what your legal rights are. Because my legal right is not to be harassed by you.
Yeah, I'm about to start the heist now. Go for the intro first, and then right, yeah. Oh, don't tell me this one only requires 2 people, because it does. I'm gonna be very angry. No, it's a Felicia job. Oh, this only requires 1. Who wants to join my Felicia job?
Yes, please.
First gotta find your game tag. Stace.
I'll just send out invites through crew.
Or I can just do this. My party members.
Yeah, that works.
You're going to wait, Stace. Aren't you not? You don't even plan anything, Stace.
What's that, buddy?
So you don't even plan anything, Stace.
Well, I was, but I was being trolled, I think. You know, how long does it take to complete a hack? You know, I messaged the person to see if they're still there, but I just think that they were AFK.
Do you want me to do the hacking? Because I've done this plenty of times.
Yeah, well, I need practice on the hack because I'm not that good at it. I find it the most difficult high setup to do, but I do prefer to drive just because it's like it drives me a little bit insane that Felica hack.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I get to the 3rd one and I fuck it up, and it's like, oh fuck, I just got the last 2 perfect.
Very nice place you've got. Very chic. Nothing like a bourgeois bank robber to remind me of how strange Los Santos has become. In my day, the psychos at least had the dignity to be psychotic.
All I've got to say.
Nowadays, it's all about home furnishing, going straight. All right, you ready? Because
well, no, not everyone that I can't kill is in God mode. Abusive will actually sit there and come to my defence in that, because you know he was fucking me up, mate. You know, and he wasn't in God mode. And I said to him, mate, if you're not cheating, man, fucking awesome. You know, we had our personal differences, but again, he had the maturity to sit there and you know, stop the type of language that was being used.
Getting locked up.
Well, no, that's harassment. That is harassment, and I've told you that you are harassing me.
Comments? Concerns?
I've asked you to leave me alone.
Let's go see this place.
The harassment is continuing. It is continuing outside the video game. Now, I've blocked you, and as a blocked player, you have no right to contact me. Now, I've informed you, and I've disclosed to you of the harassment. Now, you need to leave me alone.
Alright, you ready, Stace?
Yeah, man.
Alright, making sure. No, let me first fish this. I want to slap him. Just saying, by you saying clap, it sounds really, really wrong.
There's a Fleece franchise on the Western Highway near Chumash. It's there. Word of warning, we're on the job right now, so don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off.
There's no point. There is literally no
I
point
suppose you
playing
wanna
with
know
someone
how
that
we're doing
cheats.
this. Well, funny you should ask. We're
Well,
driving
no,
out to the bank,
he
taking
sits
a
there
look
and
at it,
cries,
picking up
and
some
he
equipment, and then heading back to make our plans.
sits there and plans
Not
his
very
attack
complex at
through
all.
the broadcast.
We're not
So
going in, we're
if
not poking
he's
into
not
the
going to
stick.
join
We're just sitting
anything
back,
that
taking
he
a look.
can't cheat
See,
in.
I like
So
my
a
scores,
deathmatch
like
you
I
can't
like my
cheat in.
dates.
So if
Across the
you
street,
guys join
unaware they're
him,
being
he
watched.
can't actually watch me on the
All right, so why
broadcast
this bank over all the other
to plan
banks in
his
the
attacks.
state? Why does fortune favor
So
this
yeah,
one?
that would be even.
Another good
You know, it'll be
question.
fair.
Full of good
But
questions.
again,
You're
he's
like
too much of a
child whose
coward
parents think it's clever, or the
to
IRS.
actually, you know,
Well,
get
this
over
bank's
the
got some
fact
safety
that it's a
deposit
virtual
boxes, and
death.
in one of those safety
It's
deposit boxes
pixelated,
are some bonds
you
being
know,
hidden from the
bullshit.
taxman.
It's a game.
No one's
But
gonna
he can't
report
separate the
missing.
game from
All
reality.
starting to
There's something
make
mentally
sense.
wrong with him.
Security should
Now,
be light, well,
you know, he continues to
relatively
harass
light.
me.
Light if your
You
daydreams
know,
are
I don't know
raids
what
and
his mental
unit
illness is,
depository.
mate. I
Quite
really
heavy
don't.
if your day job is turning over liquor stores and gas stations.
You know, and
the
now
bonds in
he's
the
trying
box
to
will be worth
intimidate
more
my
than a few
friends.
rumpled notes from a till, so
You know, and
minor
again,
escalation.
that's illegal activity.
There it is. Take a look. Drink it in. I've patched into their security feed on my cell. Take a look. What are we looking at? Small joint, not much security.
Well, no, it's
Snap
actually a
won't
good
give
story.
crap. Especially about the deposit boxes. Customers will probably be
To
thinking
me, it
how
says
to
good
turn this
story.
into a screenplay. Boxes are in the back behind a safe door. We
Makes
want
sense, good
box
story
number
as well.
167.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's right on the highway with good access. That works for you. You can get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up
I'm
their
telling you,
response time.
don't enter an empty lobby with the guy.
Enough
All
of
he's
this
going to
peeper
do
crap. Let's go to the
is
garment
send you
factory.
viruses, and I don't know how he's doing it, but he's obviously doing something.
Now, when you hit the bank, you're gonna need to hack into its security system. I've written a neat little program that'll do most of the work
Yeah, well,
for you.
don't join a private lobby with him because, well, not just that. There's definitely something that he's doing that is illegal activity.
I kind of accidentally shot Stace. Sorry.
No, that's all right. Shit happens. Oh, I know, and I haven't been in bad sport yet, and he's trying to get me in bad sport.
Hey, Vicious, if you can hear me right, you and Good Sport won't lie.
Is anybody
I'll
able
look
to
up.
join in on Stone Cold?
Who's that?
He should be on your friends list. If you got Stone Cold on your friends list, can you go join his lobby? He's being grief.
Take us to the Fleece on Western
getting
Highway
what?
near Chumash.
He's being griefed. I think he's by himself.
What's his gamer tag? I am very
Stone Cold.
Come after us, we call it off. So, my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this.
What's his, how, is it all uppercase or all lowercase?
Yeah, how?
Picking up some equipment and then heading back to make our plans.
Hey, just let the police do their job, would you? Don't incriminate yourself, and don't involve yourself in a police investigation, because you really don't want to be investigated as well. And I'm telling you now, you just ask him to leave you alone. If it continues, it's harassment, and it is illegal. So I'll just send you the gamer tag.
Yeah.
And then if you can join on them, if you're friends with them, or you know.
Is he in the crew?
He is. He does have crew tag on him.
Alright, can I view the crew thing through the pause? Alright,
Well,
frickin'...
actually, it's gone beyond the game, mate. And I think you're actually starting to realise the gravity of the situation. Because there is a police report in. I have made a police complaint. They have proof of death threats. PSN has proof of illegal activity on my PlayStation. You have contacted me outside of the game, so it's no longer a game, mate. This is my life, and you're interfering in my life. Now, you are continuing with the harassment. I told you it is harassment, and you are still harassing me. Go away.
You bot. Hey, good spot. Can you send me a screenshot or add me to group chat with this Stone Cold guy?
Calm the fuck down.
Well, if he's been doing it to other people, you know, fuck, mate, you're in some serious shit.
There it is. Take a look.
And also,
don't join an empty lobby with the motherfucker. Join a deathmatch. Join a death race. Send him a fucking invite to one of them. He cannot hack in that. He cannot sit there and glitch in that.
Hey, bitches, if you can hear me, is one of your game tags I know passive, the one that text Stacy?
It's one of them. Or it's one of his friends. There's 3 people involved in this investigation. So I think it's fucking hilarious that they continue with the harassment. Because they don't actually understand the severity of the issue.
Let's go to the garment factory.
Cause Vicious, if you are no passive, right? You called some of my friends at Fun 1. My brother 1v1'd you and clapped you. And you left a session about it, mate. You had a suck about when my brother clapped you. So stop calling A1, stop freaking harassing A1 and go get a life.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I spent a lot of time in it, you know, to actually make it fair so nobody had an advantage. Okay, I've got savages in there, just for the simple fact is, you know, that's my weapon of choice. Now, if somebody wants a jet, well, I'll stick a jet in there, but I stuck Hydras in there, and I stuck B11s in there, just to make sure it's fair, and I made sure that the sniper, people with sniper, you know, it was fair for them. You know, it's just fun, mate, it's a game, but you've taken it beyond fun, and you've taken it beyond the game. Now, you haven't listened to me when I've asked you to stop harassing me. You know, so I've done everything that I can to ask you to leave me alone, and you've escalated it to the point that the police are now involved. Now, it's too late. There's a police investigation. I can't go to the police and say stop the investigation. It's their investigation, mate. You've broken the law. They don't give a fuck about me. They give a fuck about the law, mate. Well, no, I can't. I can't message you at all, mate. At all. I've told you that any contact is harassment. Now, by me doing that, I am just antagonising and escalating the situation.
Charming as ever.
Your best course right now is just leave me the fuck alone and stay the fuck away from me and stop contacting me. You know, I'm advising you know, of your legal rights. Now, you're totally ignoring all advice that I'm giving you. I've got nothing personal against you, but you're making it personal.
You go into the bank, you can choose one that goes with your eyes. And hey, here's the added bonus.
Vicious, what is actually your problem with Stacy?
Well, no, he's doing it to other people. Now, the other people that he's done it to are intimidated. Now, I'm not intimidated, but he's still broken the law.
A lot of seeing trying to talk to me.
Well, you know, he's been sitting there and he's been picking on my intellectually handicapped friends. Well, yeah, not handicapped, I'm sorry, I should reword that, that's offensive. He's been picking on my intellectually disabled friends. You know, and you know, they're scared of him. They're actually terrified of him. So, you know, his harassment isn't just me. His harassment has been my friends too. So his activity is illegal. Now, he seems to think he's going to get away with it. He's not going to get away with it. You can't hide behind your anonymity. We're in 2019, mate. You know, the police aren't going to give me any personal information until I receive my victim's report.
Nice to meet you.
Wait for Lester, Stace.
What's that, buddy?
You have to wait for Lester, don't you?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm not concentrating. I'm really not concentrating. It's a bit hard to concentrate when you're always being antagonised and harassed.
You gotta do that?
Oh, fuck, I just ran the cunt over.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah. Ah.
I think next time, Stacey, I think I should drive.
Fucking get up.
Get up, you fat Muslim.
Are you guys in the same lobby as Stone Cold?
Come on, back to your place.
Yeah, but are you in with Stone Cold yet? Yeah, but are you in his game yet?
I think so. You want to get out and check, go down the inventory, or you have?
Well, if you can join in with him, he's being harassed.
Easy wipe seat.
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you.
Bronson, I'm telling you now, you don't want to accept that friend request because this person is not friendly. Now, you know, I'm not telling you who you should be friends with, who you shouldn't be friends with, but I'm just recommending not to be friends with that person because he is vicious. He is very vicious. Now, his games that he's playing are very nasty. So, again, you know, be advised by accepting that friends request, you are implicating yourself.
I like to think of it as investing in new talent.
Well, all contact that he is making is being recorded.
She didn't mean anything by that, by the way. She's just a little brusque.
If they were offended, they would have said something.
Can anyone join Stone Cold session and get ready for me to join? So when I join that session, I'm gonna slap everyone around.
Yeah, well, I need a message you guys say, yeah, on my way. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't understand. I don't understand it. But since I met the guy, I've been having issues with my PlayStation.
Cheers, Dave.
No, no worries.
Respect.
Yeah, well, again, all you can do is use the report function, you know, and report it as griefing.
Your scores. You'll use it to set out all the prep work you need to do, select your crew, figure out how the
if they follow you to other sessions, then you need to go to the report function, go under other, and go continual harassment.
Blow me.
Did you say it's time wrong?
Alright. You're only gonna need one thing. for this job. It's a high-speed.
Well, you tell me, Vicious, how are you using my alias and I can't use my alias, and when I've reported the alias that you are using that belongs to me, it is not being removed. So you are doing something illegal.
Here's your board.
You are doing something that is not part of the system's programming, and that's all being monitored.
This isn't just a
I've got the screenshots that I'm showing the police, and what you are doing by, using that, that's theft of identity. Now, you're also sitting there messaging my friends saying that you are me. Now, that's illegal as well. That's criminal activity that you are engaging in. I've got all the screenshots of it. So, you're on a broadcast. I've asked you to leave. I've informed you that it is a harassment. You are ignoring my request. You're ignoring my advice. And it's at your peril.
Oh my god, so many people just left.
They will do.
No, Stone Cold Session.
Yeah, they will do.
I'm the only one.
They will do. Because they realise that, what they are doing is against terms and conditions. Now, if it's witnessed or recorded, after the police investigation, well, there's breaches that will be followed up. Now, it's got nothing to do with me, it's got nothing to do with you, it's got to do with the people that are breaching their terms and conditions. And again, you don't think the police are going to share that information? Now, everybody that I witness or record, I give them a disclosure. Now, by giving them that disclosure, it can be used as evidence. If I don't disclose that they're being recorded, and I don't disclose that there is a current police investigation, it cannot be used as evidence. So you can sit there and tell me to shut the fuck up as much as you want. I still have a legal obligation to disclose the information that I have. Yes.
How do you involve people without affecting their friends?
What's that? How can you what, sorry?
How do you involve people without accepting their friend request?
To what, a game?
Yeah.
That's actually a good question.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
I've been invited to sessions before by other people that I haven't been friends with.
The only way I know of is the same lobby. But what I'm trying to say to you, it's like, don't be encouraging this type of behaviour from the person, because you don't want to be coaching. You don't want to be coaching the person. Well, he's been coaching me to react a certain way, his constant harassment has made me frustrated, where I've responded and I've regretted some of the responses that I've given him. Now, I haven't done anything illegal, because I've apologised. Now, he doesn't need to accept that apology, but in saying that, it's not about my response, it's about his actions. Okay, I'm in free roam.
Why did he leave?
Because I asked him to leave, because he is continuing his harassment. Now, you guys have to understand that this person is harassing me. He is sending me death threats. You do not want to be involved.
No, Dylan. Go passive. Yeah.
Stacy.
Yes.
I'm on about go passive.
You're what, sorry?
I'm on about go passive. Why do you?
Maybe lag. Maybe he's being DDoSed. I don't know. but I've been having internet issues since I've met the guy.
Yeah, I did it years ago.
You know, I can't, there's a lot of functions that I don't have availability to. I can't use my interaction menu. Now I can't use my text messages. Now I don't know if that's coming down to the lobbies that I've been joining, or if that's coming down to me having some sort of illegal access to my PlayStation. But again, it's all being monitored.
Nothing, I switched accounts. So I'm gonna see if I can add Stone Cold in this account, go join his session.
No, he left the session, he was in there.
Which...
Hi there.
And I'm just pre-warning you guys in the party who are on my friends list. You're inviting him to a game. Now, if you're inviting him to a game, that's not harassment. Now, I've told him he is harassing me and he is harassing my friends. So you need to stop engaging, or you need to stop encouraging him, because there's a current police investigation against him and 2 other of his friends that have been engaging in the illegal activity as well. So he has implicated himself, and he implicated 2 other people. Now, you do not want to implicate yourself, because you will be investigated. This is a current police investigation. This is evidence that is being collected for the police.
It's a you need.
Our fearless leader. So long.
Yeah, nice.
Hello.
So I just went out the post talking something to me.
You're looking good. Really.
I'm
What?
trying to make money.
I might have to reset my whole cache. If that doesn't work, I might have to reset my PlayStation.
Oh, sweet man.
Oh, fuck. It's starting to get a bit beyond the joke. You know, I don't know if it's coming from the fact that this lobby is glitched, or my PlayStation has been, you know, interfered with somehow, or my game data is corrupt. I don't know. But again, I can't use my game. It's been happening since I've met the guy. You know, he says that you can't hack the PlayStation network, but he's obviously doing something, because there's a username that I cannot use, but he is using it. So he is doing something that's making him able to use my username. And that's a form of harassment in itself. So, you know, he keeps on clocking up the you know, charges to continue, mate.
Yeah.
It's just making it easier for the police to prosecute.
Yeah. Stacy, how do you get your strength up?
Go play golf.
Have a good day.
Well, I'm telling you, Vicious, right now, I've repeated myself over and over and over and over and over and over again. I feel like a scratch record. Leave me alone. Leave my friends alone. You are harassing me. You are harassing my friends. We are currently not in the game. We are currently on YouTube. So it's a completely separate medium from the game. Now, you're contacting me outside the game. That is illegal activity. And again, you continue with the harassment. You are unwelcome. I do not want you on my stream. Now,
And you're unwanted.
It's unwanted attention. Now, you're not listening. Yeah, well, if I close the app and restart it, then I have to fucking restart my broadcast. And again, it's just another form of antagonisation. Now, you know, thank you for telling me that. I understand what I need to do because, you know, I do read, you know, the emails that get sent to me. It's just sad that it's a vetting process and it's a complete loop. But yeah, my broadcast will stop and I'll be back after I've reset my application. Well, I don't want any contact with you, so I'm not playing any game with you because I have you blocked for a reason.
Unique. Are you actually like fighting him or what?
I don't know.
I don't think you should.
It's just a waste of my time.
What are you doing, good sport?
Well, come join on my session when you get a chance. I'm just loading in now.
What are you doing in your session?
I'm just joining a friend request.
From who?
Riley just left.
Hmm.
Stone Cold.
Oh, he's not in the same session anymore.
Isn't he? Oh.
I just joined your session, good sport.
Well, you can sit there and say whatever you want, mate. If you're not, you're not. But I'm telling you now, the evidence that I have collected leads to you. So you can sit there and lie as much as you want, but you are creating new user accounts and you continually using my name. Now that is a form of harassment, because every time, you know, my name is reported, you don't think that the monitoration team keep track of who's reporting. And again, that will be surrendered to the police, and that is another form of showing harassment. And you shouldn't be talking to me, you know, because you are the person who is under investigation, and I'm informing you, you need to cease contact, because it's just furthering your incrimination. You know, just forget it about me, leave me alone, go away, and play your game with your friends.
I hit that guy.
Oh yeah, good sport, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm extremely bored of trying to get stuff up.
Get your what up?
Stealth. Just walking around.
Why are you gonna get your stealth up for?
Being bored.
Well, playing golf, stealth or strength?
Stealth.
Stealth. So with stealth, you want to crouch, and you just walk around in circles, but that's kind of gay. But if you crouch...
You just tie your joysticks together.
Yeah, well, if you just crouch and you shoot other players or you know, the NPC, that will bring your stealth up. If you want to bring your strength up, go to the golf course and smack the golf ball around.
Remember to encrypt all offline secure data channels with the updated X15 algorithm.
We're trying to get like fucking rules.
Wait, I just seen some guy about to get a freaking strip top from a stripper. That just killed him. Oh, he must be feeling so sad. He could have had a freaking, could have had a blowjob. But I think he can't have a blowjob because he's got a small penis. It ain't me, it's just saying a fact.
Someone help me out with money.
Yeah.
Do standing grounds.
Well, no, the best way is doing heist setups. I'm telling you, that's the best way. From start to finish, there's $10 million straight off the bat. You know, close to what? 10 levels? If you do it over again, there's another 10 million. If you complete the mastermind challenge, well, that's 20 million. If you complete the criminal mastermind, that's pretty much 32 million.
I'm just thinking because Jimmy's obviously not down to give me a box, so I'm not.
Oh,
Oh my god.
what drugs is he on?
It's your boy XR da 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 da. Now again, that has been monitored. My PlayStation is monitored. All contact that is currently towards me or directed towards me is being taken very seriously. So they kind of think, you know, there is no severity in it, so they can continue the harassment as much as they want. But that was unwanted attention. That was uninvited, and that was outside the PlayStation. Now, they need to read their terms and conditions of use.
If you, okay, I'm gonna do this Felicia Jobs setup again on this account. It's a different one. When I get up to the actual heist, I'm gonna run it for Ghost Trigger so I can get some cash. But first, join my MC. Oh, can you leave your CEO first?
Hey Bailey, I'll do it. See you in about 10 minutes, yeah?
Hey, Ghost.
And then I'll wait another 20 minutes.
When I get my Felicia Job like actual mission up, I'm gonna run you it, and I'll give you all the money for it.
I actually hate players in this game though. You can't make money because
they're griefers.
All I was trying to do was just do a quick Paris Revenge and just get a quick 30k. Because now there's no double money. It's a lot harder to get money. So
wait, no. Why don't we get you to Bogdan Ghost so that you will be making millions when double money, double XP comes.
Yeah. So have you
double
got
money,
any?
double XP meant to be next week.
Yeah. So do you have any of your Bogdan setups that need doing?
no.
So.
I don't have.
Oh, you're at Act 3. Well, why don't you set up?
I've done all of them.
You've done all of them, so you're already at
I'm at the replay board.
yeah, but are you Bogdan ready or not?
I'm not at the height. I'm at the replay.
Well, what you want to do is send us the invites to get you Bogdan ready.
Yeah.
Just
So you're not
just
sitting
hang on,
there
Stacey, 'cause when I
asking
get my
later. Yeah.
Stace.
Yeah, Bob.
Just hang on, Stace, because when I get my Felicia Job up and running, I'm gonna give Ghost Trigger all the money for it from it.
Yeah, well, whatever. I just want the RP, mate. That's what I want. I want the practice.
I just want to get the money so I can get the two things I want that are on discount at the moment, and that's all.
How can I help you?
What are the two things you want on discount?
Volatus and Kanjami.
What's the Boltus again? What vehicle is that?
This is the luxury helicopter, and it's beautiful. I've been wanting it for years.
Wait, Bailey,
It's really hard to land though because it's got wheels. So when you're landing it, you've got to kind of like land it on a runway. You can't actually just land it square.
What vehicle is it? Ghost?
Voltus.
What's it called?
The Voltus.
What is it in Warstock?
No. It's the fastest helicopter in the game. There's nothing faster than the Voltus, mate.
Oh, damn, that looks fucking gorgeous.
Oh, mate, it's sexy and sleek.
I've been contemplating. I decided I'm not going to get the Swift back. I'm going to get a Voltus.
The Swift is funny because, you know, it's such an expensive vehicle. It costs so much to replace.
Yeah.
There you go, as soon as you get that to just save, bro. Save.
Yeah, I am. I need the Deluxo back as well. And then I'm going to
Okay,
Oh my god, really?
What?
the Deluxo on me.
Hate it.
Okay, good spot. You ready? Because as soon as I start out, I'm going to need you to help me with my first setup, and after I'm going to do the actual mission.
Sweet old Barry. Just walking around.
Well, I'm about to invite you to my apartment when I get in, so you better be ready.
What are you doing, Felicia Joe?
Yeah, I'm doing the first setup for it.
Yeah, I've got to reset my cache. My game's fucked, man.
Also, what do you mean I'm doing back to back? It ends. Isn't like I can do that, all the setups, then the heist, and then that, all the setups, and then the heist.
No, you stick with Bogdan.
Yeah, but that's not getting me any money.
Yeah, it is back to back. You Bogdan,